Hello, hello, hello. So here we go with some messages. So yesterday, which is May 4th, I woke to tons of dreams. I was literally in this very, very bizarre dream. Now, how I understand the God source energy is that nothing's made up, nothing's not there. You're just experiencing something through a dream or experiencing something through the quiet states of meditation or the quiet states of hypnosis that you can't experience when you're in the beta 10 and 2 flight fight zone that we're all in, Homo sapiens that need to stand up erect, right? So when we get into these dreamy states, when you can sense something, feel something, you're there, just so you know, you're there. Now, if that bothers you, I would just do double protection before you go to sleep at night so that your guides take you where you need to go. So experiencing the dream that I was in was extremely bizarre. It was bizarre. It had to do with flooding toilets and showers and a car going under the water and me being able to pull it out and just sensing a lot of unknowns, right? So instead of being scared, I knew that I was fully protected and that I was going to just go through what it is that I was going through. And so later when I awoke in a very groggy, tranced state, I was told immediately, timeline shift, we dipped. Exactly like that is how it came into my head. And so I was like, okay, which is why I felt like I was in triple low gear. All right. So, life is like interval training. So you're gonna up the peaks in the valleys, and then you're gonna come down deeper into the valleys. So anytime you're working out, you're gonna work out hard, and then you need at least 24, 48, 72 hours for recuperation. And it's in the recuperation time that the healing and the benefits of the workout actually take place, just so y'all know. So really workouts have been happening for about 25 years now. And as you notice, everybody's changing, how they do things based on what doctors coming out with what philosophy. But anyway, when you work out hard or you've gone hard in your day, you need extra time to prepare for slumber and then to actually slumber. Okay, so many of us are sleep deprived right now. Even though we think that we're sleeping, we may not be in full rejuvenation. So anyway, when I woke yesterday, I was in this groggy trance up until like about 4 o'clock. And so once I walked, cleared my head more, chopped some vegetables to make a soup, planning out some things, I got fully grounded, and then energetics came on where I was like, whoa, there you are, Sandy. There you are. But anyway, a lot of these dream states, we have been programmed to dismiss them because they're imaginary. They didn't actually happen. But like I said, everything's in God's time. So everything's in a different matrix, a different portal, a different window, a different dimension. And you can get there through quieting the mind and the emotions, through hypnosis, through deep sleep, through meditation, through focusing in on a focal point and then taking everything else out of it, right? And just try to go into this quiet void. And when chatter occurs, just simply say, thank you, quiet the chatter a little bit. Now, sometimes chatter has something to say to you, but when you're really trying to meditate or focus on something or go into something, you want to quiet that chatter by quieting the mind, quieting the emotions so that you can get there, all right? So going into these states, I've been taught, you've been programmed that they're not credible, but actually they're quite credible. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of experience with them to accept the fact that they could be credible because we don't have a lot of knowledge behind it. So it's sort of like a puzzle getting thrown up in the air with like 1,000 pieces and then being thrown down, and you pick up one piece and you still have no idea what any of this is. So ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self. If this is something that you need me to know or know more of, continue to show me the puzzle pieces. When I was a kid and I would dream in the 60s, I literally would jump back in my bed that night and couldn't wait to go back into a specific dream. I wanted to know more about it. I could rearrange some things in it. I used to have so much fun when I was in grammar school doing that. So you can do it too if you choose to. Now, I saw a lot of things in this dream that were unfamiliar to me, or somewhere in my subconscious, I was taught that was scary. But I knew in this dream I was not scared one single bit. I could feel everything. I could feel the mist of the shower. I could feel the toilet flowing over. I could feel the water when a car sank and I was trying to pull the car out. I could feel being lifted by what appeared to be a bird. I could literally feel it, the like a leather type talons wrapped around my arms and carrying me up above. So it was quite interesting. So while we're in these dips, we're in this, what we want to call this quiet recuperation time. And we're being taught that rest, quiet, those things are laziness. Those things are wrong. Well, in some ways, if you're doing too much of it, then you're not balanced. So you want everything in balance. But when these lulls come, lullaby yourself as often as you can. As often as you can. Hydrate more. Make sure that you're doing sugar-free electrolytes. Make sure you're using a little bit of Himalayan salt. Make sure you're eating more. I do mostly lectin-free if I can. I'm about an 80-20 rule, and I kind of got off track here for months, and I'm getting back on track. That's why I made some soup yesterday with lectin-free vegetables and a spicy broth and some other things just to have available to me so that I don't do any kind of blood sugar crashing. So anywho, get yourself in your body so you can travel. Get yourself in your body so you can travel. So when you go into your body, that's usually the time all these aches and pains start a-talking. Talk back. That's right. Talk right back to them. Let them know they are safe. Let them know that it's okay. Let them know, I'm talking them meaning your aches and pains, and that could also be agonizing thoughts, okay? Elongate your breath and just keep telling yourself, I am safe. I am safe. I command my body, and my body is safe. I command these aches and pains to resolve by dissolving, by just stroking them, asking Saint Germain and the violet flame to come through you, transmute. Ask Kuan Yin and the lavender flame to come through you and transmute. And so the more you can get into your body and calm all of those little creaks and aches and pains that you might have that are distractions in some ways, but they're also telling you that I need some TLC. The body needs TLC. It does more than you could even imagine. Look at what little babies go through when they're learning to pick up their head, or they're learning to do something. They're so focused on it, and then boom, they crash for like 4 hours. So we are a little bit hard on our physical bodies. So take your peaks and enjoy them, and take your valleys of your lull and lullaby yourself into a state where you can be fully present and fully in that body. So when you're ready to travel a little bit, you're already so tucked in there. And it's amazing. It's just amazing. And if you need coaching or assistance, please look at my website. Please make an appointment. We can talk about all this. I can help assist you on this journey. Okay? So much love, my friends. So much love, because that's what you are. Keep it simple. Connect with your breath. Be ready to go with the flow. And just, create a nice lullaby that puts you in that Zen space. All right? Much love.